Morning, guys. I just wanted to show you just a quick little outfit. I got this from Fashion Nova. You guys really liked this, so I'll link it if I can find it. It was pretty affordable. I think it was like $7 or $8. And then I just got this the other day for $3.99 at DD's. A lot of you probably don't know what DD's is. I think it might be a Florida thing. I don't know, but it's like a Ross. It's like a discounted Ross, so everything's marked down. This was $3.99 and it's so comfortable. And then I just have some leggings that I got from, I think these are from Walmart. Or no, these are from DD's as well. So a lot of the stuff is from DD's. But I wanted to insert a before photo of like my stomach and leggings. If you guys can see like my little pouch. Well, not really little, but you guys, you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm going to insert a before photo so you can see how smaller my stomach is. Like, obviously, I still have so far to go, but I'm embracing and accepting where I'm at, and I'm loving that I'm seeing my stomach shrink. And sometimes it's hard to see in photos when I wear like really big shirts and stuff that I still have a stomach, and I feel like I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea because I wear longer shirts and I do have smaller legs. My mom has really small legs, my dad has small legs, so I feel like sometimes I can pose to where it looks like I'm hiding my stomach, you know, but I'm not. But anyways, it's come a long way. And I just noticed in the before photo, like how much bigger my stomach was. And it was just like, why do I ever doubt how far I've come? Why do we do that to ourselves? Why do we doubt? Just because we're not where we want to be, we still have already come so far. Even if you've lost 5 pounds, I bet you can tell in your face. I bet you feel that 5 pounds. And 5 pounds will lead to 10 to 15, so on, so on, so on. So I know it gets a little discouraging when you're not where you want to be, but you feel like you've just put in so much effort and time, and it's draining at times. Yeah, it definitely is, but it's worth it. And then little things like this where I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's so much. I'm shrinking. It's just the coolest feeling. So I hope you guys just really give yourself a pat on the freaking back for where you are in your journey right this second. And even if you've got a little off track, you're here watching my video, which is WW related, weight loss related, fitness related, journey, etc. So you're already on a right track. Your head is already in it. You're already trying to find motivation and inspiration. So you pat yourself on the back for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying. You're still putting in effort. So if you're off track, get right back on it. You're not going to be that far off to where you've just ruined everything. And even if you are, let's say you did go off track and, you know, you gained all the weight back and it's not water weight. So what? Start again. Start again right now, because it'll only take you a little while to get back to where you were, rather than just doing, you know, going back to the old way where you just kept eating and not exercising and not losing weight. And feeling crappy. You'll be stuck again, and you'll be in this situation next year and the year after. When if you don't give up and you just keep going, next year or the year after, you could have your dream body. Or, not that there's such thing as a dream body, but you'll be closer to your goals and you might have the confidence you're looking for, the body you want. So yeah, that's my little boost of energy, motivation I have for you. I'm drinking this Rain Melon Mania. This is an energy drink we got this off Amazon. We got a 12-pack. I'll leave the link below if you guys are interested. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make my breakfast, and I'm going to show you guys what that is.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
guys, I have the egg little veggie scramble that I made in the pan that you saw. And then I have a little crab cake here with some buffalo sauce. This is the crab cakes we get from Aldi. They're 5 points. They're so good. We cook them in the oven. We bake them. They're delicious. I love crab cakes. And it's only 5 points, so I pair it with a 0-point egg scramble. So my breakfast total, even with the buffalo, because that's 0, is 5 points. Alright, so here is my breakfast. It's 5 points. The crab cake is the 5 points. The egg scramble is 0. The buffalo is 0. So 5 smart points for this yummy breakfast. Crab cake, I feel like you could eat that for breakfast. I feel like it works. It's really crispy too. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh yeah, ASMR. So I'm going to go ahead and eat this, drink my Rain energy drink. That's what I'm having instead of coffee today. Hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and eat this for lunch. This is just a bed of lettuce, some purple onions, orange pepper, my Greek chicken burger, and some tzatziki sauce on top. I meal prepped this burger in my meal prep video. I'll link that above in the iCards. If you guys haven't, watch that meal prep. Go watch it. It's so good. And these burgers are a 10 out of 10. They're so, so good. That is what they look like. They have zucchini and feta. There is some flour in it so that they stuck together and didn't break. So, so good. Hey guys, I'm about to do my workout. I'm doing it inside today instead of outside. Just for the sake of this video, it's easier to film inside because it's so humid out. It like fogs the camera up and I never get good lighting. So I am doing it inside. I wanted to share this YouTube channel. This is a great beginner workout. These are so good for at home. And this girl Madfit, her name is Maddie, Madfit on YouTube. She's so creative, really easy to follow her workouts, and they are very effective. She has an amazing body. Every time I do her workout, I feel the burn instantly, so she knows what she's doing. But I will leave the link to the videos that I decide to do in her channel down below. So I'm going to film a little portion of it, not all of it. But I am going to show you guys some of it. But if you do want to do the workout, check her out because she's the creator of the workout and she's amazing. Okay, that's it. All done. Got a good sweat. Just quick, not too bad. I'm gonna go shower and drink some water. Alright guys, it's time for dinner. Sorry if you can hear this loud noise over here. My neighbor's pressure washing super late. Don't know what he's thinking. Anyways, I'm gonna make dinner. I have some Brussels sprouts I'm gonna cook up in the pan with some butter, and then I'm gonna make some cauliflower rice because I'm really craving rice actually. So instead of eating the rice, because it's higher points in carbs, I'm going to have a lower point version and do cauliflower. And then I'm also going to be having my jalapeno popper chicken, which is 1 smart point. It's in my meal prep. We had humongous chicken breast, so we were able to cut them in 8 servings. So 1 point for if you make 8 servings, and then if you do 4 servings, like 4 breast, and don't cut them, it's 3 points. So still very low. So I'm going to go ahead and heat that up, make my Brussels sprouts and my cauliflower, and I will show you guys what my dinner looks like because I'm so hungry. Alright, I got a bowl out. This is a microwavable safe bowl. I get these bowls at Target for like 79 cents. I'm gonna salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, a pinch of red pepper chili flakes, and then I'm going to pop that in the microwave. And then in this pan I'm going to cook my Brussels sprouts. For my Brussels sprouts, I'm going to add a little bit of sugar-free syrup. It's so good. I only add enough to be 0 points. I think you can have quite a bit. Like 1/4 cup is like 1 point. So I add just a little bit in there. So keep it 0 points. Don't add too much. And then just give that a good mix. And it's so good. I also added salt, pepper, onion, and garlic powder to this as well. Alright, I'm just going to leave this on for a little bit longer. And then I'm going to microwave my chicken. Chicken going in. I'm going to put it on for a minute. Okay, I have a big thing of water in a mason jar, and I'm going to make some lemonade to go with my dinner. This is the lemonade we really like. It's sugar-free, fit and active Aldi brand lemonade. They also have a Walmart brand that we like as well. But I just add a little bit in there. I kind of can tell like how much since I've been making this so long. I know exactly like what color I like. Alright. There we go. This is one of my favorite drinks. I can like down this water so fast when it's flavored. It's so good. So I'm going to have that. There's my chicken. About a cup of cauliflower rice here. Here's my yummy Brussels sprouts. Yum. Alright, there's my jalapeno stuffed chicken I meal prepped. Looks delicious. We got the sugar-free, it's steaming up on you, sugar-free syrup and seasoning of Brussels sprouts, and then some cauliflower rice. So that is dinner. Look how delicious that looks, and that took literally 10 minutes, if that, just to cut this up and cook them. So good, you guys. I love WW. I love what I eat. Alright guys, I asked you guys on Instagram to give me some topics to discuss in this video, so thank you for asking some questions. I was going to kind of like separate these topics in other videos, but I decided to just put this little Q&A, question and answer, in this little segment of the video because I only got a few and they're all pretty much WW related. So I'm going to go ahead and just answer those. The first one was what you eat when you're on the go and have short time. When I'm on the go, usually I'll eat either a shake, like a protein shake. Sometimes I'll even take it with me, or a Fiber One bar, because Fiber One bars are pretty low in points. A Built bar, some kind of bar that's low in points, and I'll either have it with a protein shake. And then if I'm home and I'm able to eat something, I will usually have something meal prep. So I highly recommend meal prepping so that you can just microwave it and then you can either bring it with you and eat it or eat it right before work. But if you don't like meal prepping, then I would suggest maybe like making a quick lettuce wrap. I like to just get like the long lettuce cups, throw some turkey, some cheese, mustard, wrap it up and eat it. I feel like that's a really good option and you don't have to cook anything. Okay, I need tips on how to track meals at restaurants that aren't in the WW app. That's a really good question. Really the only thing you can do is find something similar, like as similar as you can, whether it's like a Cajun pasta, search Cajun pasta. It should have a Cajun pasta dish in there, or you could go to like a similar restaurant. Even if, like, let's say you're at one restaurant, Texas Roadhouse, and they don't have something you ate, you could go to another restaurant that's kind of similar and see if they have the same thing. If that doesn't work, then I would just go in and, like, for example, I went out to eat not too long ago, and they didn't have any of the food from this restaurant in the app. So I had salmon and green beans. So I added in the salmon with the sweet chili sauce, so I just found a sweet chili sauce. I added 3 tablespoons of that. I figured that's probably how much they used. And then I always add the oil. So depending on like how oily the dish is, usually you can kind of like ballpark how many tablespoons of oil or whatever you need to account for the oil. So don't forget to add that oil or butter. Ask if they cook with butter, and yeah. You just have to kind of try to make it work and find something as similar as you possibly can. Biggest struggle when starting WW. On day 2 and have 55 pounds to lose. Biggest struggle, I would say, is for me, after doing it for so long, I started in January, like the very beginning of January. So since I've been on it for so long, I think the biggest struggle is finding the motivation again, like how I had when I first started WW. So finding the motivation to like keep doing this, to keep tracking every day, to pull out my phone every time I eat, that was like one of the struggles, was just staying motivated, because obviously I think motivation fuels like your success and your journey. And then the other thing was like the mental part of it. The physical part and the eating wasn't too bad, but it was like more so the mental aspect, because it's not, when you're on a weight loss journey, at least for me, it's like I'm on a weight loss journey, but while I'm doing that, which is hard, I'm also trying to have a healthy relationship with food and not rely on food for emotion, boredom, and just comfort. So it's like those two things, kind of like trying to work on both of them at the same time, I feel like is the hardest part for me. But I also think it's harder to be where I was before WW, which I was eating all the time. I was lethargic, I was tired, I was achy, I was uncomfortable, and I wasn't confident. I didn't like what I saw in the mirror, and I had a lot of excess weight that was just uncomfortable. So for me, this isn't as hard as what it was before, if that makes sense. So I just try to always keep that in front and center, and focus and think about that a lot, and just like always constantly remind myself, since I've been in it so long, it's like I have to keep reminding myself of like why I'm doing this. Even on hard days, it's never going to be as hard as how it was before. So good luck. You can do this. Have you had to deal with negativity from those close to you concerning your weight loss? No, I haven't. Everyone's really happy and supportive. I dealt with negativity when I was overweight and not doing anything about it. I dealt with more negativity during that time. But now, no, I have support and positivity and everything. So if you're asking this question because you are dealing with negativity from those close to you, you definitely need to have a conversation with them and talk about it now. Don't hold it in, because I feel like if you're dealing with any kind of negativity from someone, from family or friends or your partner, I think that will kind of play an effect in your journey, and you need a lot of positive support. So yeah, I would talk to them about how you're feeling for sure. Even if it's uncomfortable and you don't want to start any problems, I feel like it's beneficial for you to discuss that with them, because that's not cool. And you deserve a lot of support. Someone said easy at home workout for beginners as a topic. So I will start to kind of get into this a little bit more. I don't know how to share my workouts. I don't know if I should like just show what I do and no talking, but just like showing you guys what I do and telling you what I do, or if you guys like want in-depth workout videos. So kind of just let me know about that, because usually I just go in there and I work out. But I could film it, but I don't know exactly what you want to see. But if you're asking just in general workout for beginners, I would say look up YouTube videos. So many beginner workout videos on YouTube, even ones with like no equipment, and those I do quite a bit sometimes, even though I have some equipment. They still really work. So check out YouTube. I'd love to know how you use your weeklies. So my weeklies, usually it varies. I will pick at them throughout the week, like if I'm feeling really hungry. Usually like if I've worked out quite a bit and after I'm done working out, I feel like my appetite increases, or if it's that time of the month, my appetite increases, and I will dip into my weeklies, like 5 here, 10 here, so on. So that's one way I use them. And then another way I use them is if like something's not planned, like I randomly go out to dinner with someone, or me and Joey go out to dinner, or we go to his family's and I like eat a little bit too much. I'll use my weeklies for that. And then I have planned weeklies. Sometimes if I know I'm going out ahead of time, I will save my weeklies so that I have a pretty large portion of weeklies. I have pretty much used my weeklies since the beginning of my journey. I have always used my weeklies, besides if I was doing like some week 5-day challenge where you don't use your weeklies. But other than that, I always use them. So, and I've lost weight. Okay, so that is it for the questions for this little segment of the video. I just try to make it a little bit more interesting and have some topics to talk about. So thank you for asking. And if you guys have any other questions, leave them in the comments down below. I always try to respond to every single comment. So thank you for leaving them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it inspiring. Hopefully I answered some really good questions for you. Yeah, I always enjoy making these videos. So thanks for watching. Please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Subscribe if you're not. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.